Sooner Den. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas Tech's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Batista. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
They'll leave it with him. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. They'll try to snap it quickly. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
A little screen to the running back. Smashes through. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 40. They put on the heat and they block it. That's a live ball. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback adapting. Fires to the right. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to him.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown Sooners! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere. And when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this way.
On the ground, it's Garrett. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to ride this running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run the counter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting first down.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Unloads quickly. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. Up-tempo for the offense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Got his man quickly. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
The give on the inside. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Sooners are on the move. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. And a guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got enough space. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Still running at the 40. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Garrett. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Glass half full, glass half empty, guys. Obviously great. They got a completion. Prefer that over incompletions or interceptions. The glass half empty. I mean, they made that third down a bit more manageable, but not much.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Coming after it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick here. So that was awesome.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Quarterback will audible. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The jet sweep pass. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Dave. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They want to just keep throwing it. Snagged in the middle. It's Dave. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for...
Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can...
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Garrett. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Handoff from the gun. The Sooners will have a first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Touchdown Sooners! And the beatdown has ensued. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Going up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. Nothing but green ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up. Over BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Line gets set, first down. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. The short hands. It's Garrett. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown Sooners! And the pummeling has started.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Well, how about this one? A fun...